Few letters have stirred as much excitement in American automotive culture as SRT. Those three simple letters, standing for street and racing technology, have long been synonymous with brutal horsepower, tire-shredding performance, and cars that make no apologies for being loud, fast, and thrilling. For decades, SRT represented the wild heart beating inside Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, delivering machines like the ferocious Viper and the supercharged Hellcat models that roared their way into the annals of muscle car legend. Yet in 2021, as the industry pivoted toward electrification and efficiency, Stellantis quietly dissolved the SRT division, leaving fans worried that one of America's most exciting performance brands might fade into memory. Now, in a move sure to electrify enthusiasts across the country, in the best possible way, Stellantis has announced the triumphant return of SRT, promising not just a revival, but an evolution toward even greater performance than ever before. For the passionate car lovers who've spent years worshipping at the altar of big displacement engines and mind-bending acceleration figures, this news comes as a breath of fresh air. Stellantis knows it has some ground to make up. The brand lost considerable credibility among its loyal fan base when it decided to retire the legendary Hemi V8 and tried to convince muscle car devotees that electric power alone could carry the same emotional punch. While there's no doubt that electric performance is the future, the idea that the raw, visceral appeal of a combustion-powered muscle car could be replaced overnight left many enthusiasts cold. Stellantis seems to have recognized this, and bringing back SRT looks like the first step in regaining that lost trust. The man leading this charge is none other than Tim Kuniskis, a name that resonates deeply with American performance car enthusiasts. As the former head of Dodge, Kuniskis was instrumental in launching some of the wildest muscle cars of modern times, including the fire-breathing Challenger SRT Demon 170, a car so extreme it almost felt like a middle finger aimed at automotive moderation. Now, Kuniskis returns not just to oversee SRT, but to manage all American Stellantis brands, including Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. And he's still serving as CEO of Ram, a role he took up in December 2024, mere months after briefly stepping away from Dodge. The man clearly has gasoline running through his veins, and quite a few job titles on his business card. Kuniskis summed up the excitement around the SRT reboot perfectly when he declared, "We're getting the band back together." His words carry the kind of swagger that SRT fans love, evoking memories of a time when Detroit automakers weren't afraid to build cars that pushed boundaries and defied convention. Under his leadership, Stellantis plans to assemble a dream team of engineers, specialists in powertrain development and vehicle dynamics, to ensure that the reborn SRT division lives up to its storied name. But this revival isn't just about building insanely fast road cars, though there's no doubt we'll see plenty of those. The rejuvenated SRT division will also oversee Stellantis' direct connection performance parts program, a move that hints at a future where hardcore enthusiasts can personalize and upgrade their vehicles with factory-backed components designed for ultimate performance. This initiative taps into one of the strongest threads of American car culture, the desire not only to own a powerful machine, but to make it uniquely yours. Additionally, SRT will take charge of all North American racing activities for the Stellantis brands. That includes a return to NHRA drag racing, where the roar of supercharged V8s and the scent of burning rubber fill the air, delighting fans who crave unfiltered automotive spectacle. Even more exciting is the news that Ram is poised to re-enter the NASCAR Truck Series in 2026, signaling that Stellantis isn't just chasing lap times, but wants to recapture the hearts and minds of fans across a spectrum of motorsports disciplines. For many Americans, SRT cars have never been just vehicles, they've been statements. They've embodied an attitude of defiance, refusing to bow to trends, regulations, or polite society's expectations. From the rowdy neon SRT for that embarrassed far pricier imports in the early 2000s, to the Viper, an icon of raw American engineering, to the Hellcat-powered Durango that combines SUV practicality with supercar-level power. SRT has always been about creating machines that stir the soul. Of course, the automotive world has changed dramatically since the last time SRT was fully operational. Electrification, strict emission standards, and shifting consumer preferences all present formidable challenges. But there's also incredible opportunity. Kuniskis himself has acknowledged that future SRT vehicles will deliver more performance than we've ever seen before. That could mean monstrous horsepower from internal combustion, mind-bending acceleration from electric motors, or perhaps an innovative blend of both. Hybrid powertrains might allow SRT to achieve new levels of performance while also meeting regulatory demands, ensuring the brand's survival well into the future. There's a delicate balance to be struck. Stellantis will need to honor the legacy of SRT while embracing the technologies that define the next era of performance. Fans will expect nothing less than the earth-shaking thrills that have always been part of the SRT DNA, but they're also eager to see how that magic translates into the world of electrification and advanced driver technology. As Stellantis works to get the band back together, it's hard not to feel a spark of optimism. In an age when so much of the automotive industry feels driven by cautious pragmatism, the return of SRT is a reminder that passion still matters. It's proof that there's room in the modern world for cars built not just to comply with regulations, but to make your pulse race and your heart sing. For American enthusiasts, the news that SRT is back is more than a corporate announcement. It's a promise that the age of thrilling performance isn't over. In fact, it might just be getting started.